She is Lisa, the kind of person that when he's just 13 years old, as a birthday gift, surprisingly for her mother, she goes and asks, "I want you to allow me to travel the world. Now." Surprisingly for the young Lisa, her mother said, "No, you wait until you turn 18. And he is York. While Lisa was waiting, he was studying, doing what he was supposed to do, and also dreaming of traveling one day. This is the story of how these two different kind of people got together and their adventures traveling around the world in a van.
We know each other almost 3 years now. There is a time when you say we are boyfriend girlfriend, and I think it was after 6 months, something like that. Both have our plans already.
Yeah. After 2 months I was leaving to Asia for a couple of months, and after that he was going.
Yeah. When she went to Asia, we thought that we would not see each other.
So we thought that there it will stopped, but we liked each other and kept talking.
Yeah, it was really intense, and then the last day before you were going, we were both crying, and we have a picture that I'm standing and she holds me like a koala.
Blue moon, been 1 or 2 since I ran into you. Do you need a picture?
I think the first 2 weeks were the hardest. We started and it was raining, and we never camped before, so it was our first time. But we didn't know how it worked, and we were really slow.
With the dishes, making food, you don't know your things. When we go from one place to another, we had so much stuff, so we need to pack everything. So when we are driving, it's in the back. When we are at a place, we could do it from the back to the front, and we didn't have any. It was not fast, you didn't know what to do, so it took a long time, and everything took a long time.
Yeah, in the beginning it feels like a lot of work and not the relaxing. And
I can guarantee you that it's way more work than you can imagine. Finding a good place, making fire, being in a safe spot, cooking takes way more time, cleaning everything, finding good places to go to.
It took us 2 weeks that we thought like, oh, maybe this is fun. In the beginning we thought
2 or
like
3 weeks.
8 months.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I wanted to name the car because we give names to everything. Every dog we met on the street we give a name. So also the camper. And I was searching for names, and then Paco came by, and it's from a Indian name from the history, and it means like free man. And I was thinking like we are going to live like a free man,
and he is a free
and we think it's a guy, so
yeah, there's always a wish. I think most people who are traveling, they always want to change up their gear, improve it, make it better, or maybe want a different.
I think for every travel is a different vehicle, and you want everything, but that's not possible. You cannot have a car that is possible to drive in difficult roads and have much of space and have. That's not possible. So I think you need to think about what kind of travel you're gonna make and what kind of vehicle fits.
We have a good van.
Yeah.
We have a refrigerator. We have all the solar. We can charge up with the car's engine. We have a good bed, which is very important. We have very nice bed.
It's important.
Yeah, it's important.
Like
if you sleep for like a week somewhere and the bed is not that good, you already feel it. But if you are 10 months away or 9 months and the bed is shitty, that's not good. He looks Instagramish. We like that. If you see the van, it looks cool and it makes you happy. Yeah, it makes us happy. I'm proud of it. It's a unique
I
van.
think for you it's more important than for me. I think for me
But
it's
the
more
inside,
important the inside,
yeah.
that it is comfortable, that it
And
feels like a house. That
cozy.
I like that. That if I'm in Paco, it feels like I have a little room and that's my house, and that's for me important. Paco is one of us, one of living the Paco life. So I think it's strange to have another vehicle now. We watched a lot of videos of people lived in a van, and we thought like, oh, that's fun. But never think that it was not, when we watched it was not that we thought, oh, we're gonna do this, but we liked to.
Yeah, we
to
watched
see.
those videos. We thought, no more waiting, just go do it with a camper van. Then the best option, because yeah, you can drive everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, to go on adventure now instead of waiting till you are allowed to go
Yeah.
anywhere. We were coming back from the gym. I want to do this. I said, I'm gonna buy this van. And I said, do you also want to do it? And you said yes. And I said, yeah, I really mean it. If we say yes, we are really, really going to buy a van. And after we decided we wanted to buy one, I think within a month or something, we bought one.
I think that's the thing that we do. If we want something, we just jump and see
Yeah.
where we.
But before we were also looking at camper vans. Before that decision, we were
Yeah.
already, and then stopped because we thought it's too expensive. It's not, and we cannot find the camper van we want.
Yeah. And so it was also scary because
Yeah.
you need to give up your normal life, and there was Corona. So what's that situation?
And buy a van which is a
Yeah.
lot more expensive than a backpack and a flight to Asia. That's a few hundred, and a van is what we wanted is thousands. So I thought it was really scary. A couple of those, I think, on top of my head, 2 or 3 times where I thought I'm going to destroy the van now, and that makes me scared. I needed to make speed and go up, and then I was somewhere stuck, and I gave throttle, and there was smoke coming out of the car. Yeah, then if you look at me, I was probably pretty white, scared and angry. Like I thought, fuck, no, the car's breaking, smoke everywhere. I thought, no, I'm gonna break it. In the relationship part, that it was not going good between us, and that I was thinking, oh shit, maybe we cannot come out of this dip. It definitely
Yeah.
will put it to the test.
I think a lot of relationships will not. We heard a lot of people that break up after they travel, or a few people we know that when they stopped, the things you don't like about each other, so the small things, you cannot hide. When you live in a house, you have a thing and you think like, okay, I'm not gonna watch this. At that moment I just gone. When you are, when I am a little bit angry, or then he can think I'm going to the gym or do something. But when you live in that small van, then you cannot hide that. It's there, and he needs to learn. Yeah.
Some countries we visit 1 month, 2 months, and when we got back, we went to 6-7 countries, but only a few days. I think there were about 6 countries that we were longer: Croatia, Montenegro, Albania, Greece, Turkey.
That's it.
We like that way of traveling because
Yeah.
some people they want to tick so many countries,
Yeah.
but then that's too stressful to travel like this, and you don't understand the country, you
No.
don't understand the people, you know nothing about the
We
country.
really
You go to the
like
highlights,
to-
like you go to the Netherlands, you go to Amsterdam.
You want the feeling of the country, how the people live, and because every country is different, how the feeling is. What I really liked is that it was feeling if you were back in time. The goats and the cows on the street, and the people are there. Also with
Yeah.
free camping, everything
Yeah.
is possible there,
Yeah,
and you can
camp
stand everywhere. But with Turkey, it was the people. I love the people from Turkey. They were so friendly, and they invite you to eat with you, and they don't know you, and they say, "Oh, come eat breakfast," and you can sit
Yeah.
on the table and you
Yeah.
they give you so much food and they want to know everything about what are you doing. And
They say, oh, you are in my town now. If you want some help or you search this or this, let me know, I will help you.
so I think Albania and Turkey were where we had the most interaction and
Yeah.
nice people. V.
For sure, no?
That we found our dog. Yeah. Somebody said like we were at the mountains just for a week, make a drive to the mountains and look there. It's beautiful. And then we thought like, yeah, okay, we can do that. We have time. So we just did that
Yeah.
for a week. We drove to the mountains like around and back, and there we found V.
We slept there for one night with the puppies. The next morning we didn't know what to do, and then we put two in our van and one jumped out and we stayed in. We stopped in the car and we were both looking at each other from what are we doing, and
Yeah.
and we drove in a direction that we needed to come back to where the puppies were, and we both started crying because we didn't know what to do, because we felt sad for the puppy to take it away, we felt sad for the brothers and sisters, we didn't know what to do, and then we thought, yeah, what is going to change, and how can we do this? Puppy is so much responsibility, and is our life going to change in all the ways, and can we travel, and blah blah blah. And now we think, yeah, it changes things,
Yeah.
but
You make other decisions. with
you
the
think
dog.
at that moment that your life is going like do, and it will change like this, but it's not. It's not. It's no.
And we have a really easy dog. Sometimes she run away, but she always come back at some point. I think sometimes we need just let her go a little bit. That picture that we lay together with the beautiful background, that's not how we wake up. So I don't like to make that picture.
No,
It's
no,
funny
no.
for a time, but I don't want that we come somewhere and we are enjoying that moment, that we are making that moment. I want to make a photo of it, but then it's that moment how we see it, and not that we make a moment, okay, then we need to stand like this, and then we do V, you need to do this, and then I give you a kiss. I don't like to do that every time, because then you are not living that life, then
So-
you are just living
The picture, and in a story I filmed how the van really looked, and then you see us with the perfect background, but if you go out of the camera you see all the mess, you see our camera is standing on a stative, and that is standing on something else, and that is standing on something else, like really wobbly, and then you make a shot, no, it's not good, or you make it again, no, it's not good, lay different, do this, look like that, and eventually you make like 20 pictures, and this one was the best.
I'm not so good Instagrammer. When I have a good time, I do nothing.
I don't know, I think it would be very confronting because you would be alone a lot. It would be a different trip, I think.
Oh, really different. I think I have, I feel myself safe with Jorg. So I'm not scared of, I think together we fix all the problems, and when I'm with myself, I have more that I'm scared of almost anything. More faith in myself when I'm with him, and that we fix all the problems together, and what he can do, what he not can do, I can do. And now I think, okay, I think I'm scared then, but I dare to do it by myself. But then, not, because I didn't know what it was and where you go to. If I go to by myself, I'm not thinking I go in a van, because then you not meet a lot of people.
If you stand in nature in the middle of nowhere alone, you will not
No.
feel nice.
No. If I
Maybe if you have
travel
like
by
a big
myself,
dog
it will
with
be
you.
with a backpack.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
Yeah, you meet
or-
also more people with backpacking than with living in a van.
We like to meet other people,
Yeah.
but we also really like to be just by ourselves with the two of us, or three with the dog.
And 4 with the cats.
Yeah, just in nature.
Yeah,
That were the
true.
most.
In the beginning,
beautiful
when we left, the first 3 months or something like that, we were alone a lot, like almost meeting no other people who were traveling. And then if we came at the place and we saw, I was excited, like, I'm gonna meet
Yeah.
some new people, it's nice.
Yeah.
And then at some point we were in Greece and we were going to Ilea Beach. There are 40, 50 vans crossed on the entire beach. We were both looking forward to that because we were so much alone that it was also nice to meet people who are also having the experience like us, and just to meet people because, yeah, just for different, just to change it up.
The top travelers that you see in terms of numbers?
Germans. Germans,
Yeah.
mostly Germans, then
German
France.
and France also.
But yeah, German by far.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
That was, I think,
Yeah, that's the place with the balloons. Before she told me about it, and I thought,
Yeah.
oh, this is way too touristy. It's too crowded. You cannot park there in nature. It will be too much tourist. And there
It
was.
was.
There
It was a
were.
little bit touristic, but it's so special that
Yeah.
it doesn't matter that it is touristic. A lot.
Yeah.
We had a lot of stuff with us we didn't need it. Because I think a lot of stuff you use at home you don't use on travel. All the different creams, the luxury things on travel I
Too
don't
much
use.
clothes with us,
Yes.
2 bicycles with us. We didn't need a screen with me for shooting, like a light. I had monitor screen with me for doing work. I never used it. We had a chemical toilet in the van, like a
Ah.
big box like this in a van. You want all the room. We had a big chemical toilet with us.
It doesn't fit in our van.
Yeah, we never used it. We had it for 9 months with us. Never used it. Sold it when we got back. It was just wasted room.
I laughed about a few things that he bought and we
Like
used it every day.
A flashlight, for example.
But like this
I
big,
bought-
and I was like, why?
When I bought it, she was laughing. She said, "Ah, that's a boy's toy. We don't need
Why
it.
so big?
Why so big? You don't
But
need
it was
it."
a good one because if you walk with the dog at night and it's dark, it's not like you walk in the city with all the lights. No, it's really, really dark. So you
Yeah.
need that big light.
I had one fixed light, and in the evening, if somebody walks by, it can go on. And then I had 2 ones with magnet, and I could put it on the van. And if somebody walks near, you go doof, doof, doof. And if you go outside yourself, you have light. You thought probably, what's this for bullshit?
Yeah.
But it was really nice because if you stand in nature, it's just nice that if somebody or something walks by, doof, lights go on, and you feel more safe.
We didn't have that a lot.
Not a lot.
I was expecting that it was more that if you are somewhere where there's nobody that you are scared. But I don't know. I have the feeling that if I'm in my house, then I'm safe.
I think one or two, maybe 3 times that one of us was not feeling the place. And there was the one night where you wake up and you thought there was somebody up behind the van. And
Yeah.
you thought you were dreaming, and then you looked and you saw somebody, you wake me up, and I thought, fuck, there's somebody checking out our van. Lights out and said, hey, who is this? And then he was gone.
I felt in that moment that there was something that was not good.
And it could be that he was just checking out the van. What is this? But it was weird when it's completely dark that somebody is like slowly going around. Yeah, Lisa is now working a lot. She is working in healthcare a lot of hours. We have our website, and we are thinking about, can we maybe do consults if people also want to do it. Lisa made in typing an entire a workshop how to get started if you want to do this. Maybe we're gonna add that to the website and ask a little bit of money for that.
And also with my other travel, that I worked for a year or 2 years, then I traveled, then I worked for a year or 2 years, then I travel, and I think now I work then for 2.5 months, but I can earn more money than with my other job, so that's fine. And I think when we are traveling, we spend as less as we for us as possible.
Well, our goal is to spend €1,000 per month. Two of us, including everything, gas, diesel, campsite sometimes, food. But in reality, it's more like 500, 550 each. I think now it will be cheaper because we know much, we have everything, we know. So I think it's realistic that we spend 500 each per month.
And I also
But
think
I
that
don't
you
work.
need to let some things go, because when I worked, I loved to buy clothes. I love clothes and buy a lot of it, and I can be happy with that. But now that's not possible because I want to travel, and then I cannot wear new dresses or
Yeah.
I don't know.
At the moment, you have one pair of shoes you wear.
Yeah.
She has one pair of shoes she wears, and if you look at the average friend of yours, he will probably have 30 pairs, 40 pairs. You have one.
Yeah, I go to the hairdresser every 2 months, and that are all the things that I let go, and then I can travel.
He moved like a magnet, wearing holes in the carpet, counting steps to the back porch, same song from the screen door. He was a score on a mountain, waiting for a sign of rain. Hard horse with his head down, devoted to a way of being, but he broke wide open like a bird.
Was it any particular moment that you thought, okay, I'm very happy that Lisa's here?
Each night when she cooks.
Okay. Mama, who paid for the trip? Your papa, rich?
Nobody.
If there is
No.
Okay, now a little bit of a test. Let's see how you learn in your trip. What is the currency in Turkey?
Turkish lira.
Lira.
In Albania?
Lek.
But for example, if there needs to be wood chopped, do you really think she's
I
going
did
to?
that.
Yeah,
When
okay.
your
yeah.
shoulder was dislocated, I was like,
Yeah, okay.
and
But-
my hands were with blood.
Yeah, you did it again.
Then they come with Rocky and
Yeah.
everything is fine.
bought
You
some
don't need to
shoes.
speak anymore. It's just.
I bought some shoes for climbing, and a few minutes later I was drinking raki in the store.
Yeah.
And then I said, this is too strong for me now. He gave me like a bottle of raki to take home. Krijg nooit spijt van de dingen die je niet hebt gedaan. Do not regret the things you didn't do.
That's it, we're done.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah?
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that was very nice.
Yeah, cool. That's good.